Take two. Honestly, I think I'm just going to film this entire video looking at my dog. I had a technical problem that I've been working with the guys at OBS for over the last couple of weeks. I couldn't get audio to come out of the game and into my stream recordings, and it was just winding me up. Basically, it's so embarrassing. I'm an IT professional. I should know how to fix these things myself, but I just don't have time to fix my own shit, okay? I said what I said. I stand by it. I don't have time for it. Today's video is 7 signs that you're a simmer who needs Jesus. I would love for it to be 7, just because of the whole 7 circles of hell, or, you know, I'm not a Christian person. I don't know what significance the number 7 has. Just sounded good. It made for a good video title. I'm gonna go with it. But whenever I mention to people that I play The Sims a lot, they're always like, oh yeah, did you ever like put them in the pool and take the steps out? And I'm like, sweetheart, if that's the best that you could come up with, if that's the best that you did when it came to a murderous session of playing The Sims, then hun, all I've got to say to you is you are basic. Okay, again, I said what I said. In my career as a simmer, yes, I've taken the steps out of the pool. I have locked them in a room with nothing but a sofa and some fireworks. I have starved them. I have set fire to their house using magic. You saw me do that a few weeks ago. There was one time that I like to say that I murdered the social services woman. I didn't really. What I did was stuck the baby on the island in the middle of the mansion in The Sims 1 and watched her do a perfect swan dive into the pool, swim across it, climb out onto the island, retrieve the baby, give a lecture to thin air, and then she got back in the pool and realised there was no steps for her to get out, and she spent about 4 hours just sitting in the pool going... And then she disappeared with the baby, unfortunately. But I read this article, I was doing some content research, and I found this article, and I read through it, and I was just like, wow. There are some really dark people out there. Okay, this makes my Sims playing vanilla, to say the absolute least. So I thought that I would read through some of these and share them with you all, and maybe even enact 1 or 2 of them. We'll see what happens. We do what we do. Number 1, the art goblin. The first thing I do once I have enough money is build a small room in the basement, send him down there, and then remove the stairs. I set him up in a tiny little area with only an easel, a toilet, a refrigerator, a bed, a shower, and a trash bin. And all he does all day is paint. That's it. He paints and paints and paints and paints. Eventually his paintings become very good and worth a lot of money, and every few minutes I go downstairs and sell whatever painting he's finished, and then I return to playing the game. My family always ends up feeling blessed because of their fortune, and they never find out about the horrible secret living beneath their home. Simple but elegant. One time I killed a Sim by drowning, then I made everyone show up to his funeral in swimwear. Dating death. I recently found out you can kill old Sims by overexertion in The Sims 4. I didn't know that until right now, so we're going to give that a try at some point. My Sim is going around town, fucking all the old people to death, and once death shows up, she proceeds to make friends with him. I'm counting up graves until my Sim can bang death. I managed to get a heat of the moment kiss in on him after a few accidental deaths, and then I took a picture of it. Number 4, not too sadistic, you say? It's not too sadistic, but it involved a lot of deaths. I wanted to make a church with a full, complete graveyard. So I build a small, simple structure, move in a family of 8, get them all inside, remove the door, fill it with fire, and yay! 8 new tombstones. Repeat like 9 times, and you've got a full graveyard of tombstones, and then I build the church and move in a priest to live there and tend to the grounds. It goes on. Unfortunately, for the priest, the grounds had been tainted by the dark rituals of the past, and several dozen ghosts would materialise every night. Tormented by the crowd of spectres, he himself died 3 days later due to never being able to sleep. Number 5, Painting Goblin 2.0. My prison filled with slave artists was pretty grim. Everyone got a single cell, bed, toilet, sink, an artist easel, and there was a warden that lived above them on the ground level, who cooked for them, but they could only eat if they were turning out sellable art. Most of them went insane and died. Stepfather from hell. So in my most recent Sims playthrough, I found this girl that I really wanted my Sim to marry. Problem is, she already had a husband, so rather than just doing the relatively normal thing, and just increasing the relationship and convincing her to break up with him, I instead became best friends with her husband, convinced him to move in with me, and then drowned him in a pool so I could marry his wife. Then I moved in with his wife, who lived in a huge mansion, and killed the rest of her family because I didn't feel like taking care of the other Sims that she lived with, but I still wanted the house. Sounds legit. Disproportionate punishment. My teenage son decided waking up to his alarm and getting on the school bus was unimportant, so I locked him in a 1x1 room until he peed himself and died in the puddle. Well, we're not going to reenact that one because that one's going to take a whole 5 minutes to do, so... Human Simtipede. Okay, so I make lots of friends with my Sims, then I invite all of them over and lead them into a room in my backyard. The room is a refrigerator, sink, toilet and bed, and then my Sim leaves and I delete the door. I have 10 plus in there already and I'm waiting for people to come over. I want the whole city in there. After a while, the Sims decide that they're done at your house and they want to leave, so they keep saying goodbye, or sul sul, while waving, but since they can't leave It's a monotonous chant of them saying goodbye, 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 goodbye. It's hilarious. Utterly bleak. I briefly fell asleep while playing and then I woke. CPS had taken the child away while the parents were gaming. Not the most tragic thing. I will do a playthrough where I play with kids in The Sims 2 and you will see how much I absolutely hate the toddlers. This one time I was playing it a few weeks ago and I wanted to reach into the screen and strangle the two of them. Look, I will leave them holding themselves up against the side of the cot, screaming into the night because I just don't care. I hate them. I hate kids in The Sims 2. Requiem. Now I might do this one actually because this is quite this is quite funny. In Making Magic, I had a brilliant dog called AJ who was loved by the whole family. He never had an off day and brought sheer joy to his owners. Decided to train my wizardry and get the spell that allowed you to turn pets into humans so AJ could be even more of a part of the family. He turned out to be the biggest fucking ass bag of a person and was abusive to his family, so we had to take care of him. I built a monolithic tomb and trapped him inside. The family stood out front playing music to him as he slowly starved. They bought a new dog and played with it happily outside his eternal resting place to torture his trapped soul. And then eventually a dragon burnt down the house and killed them all. What a game. Before doing this video, I set up something to enact one of these and we're going to get started. So we're going to reenact the painting goblin one because that's probably the easiest thing that I can do. So basically what I'm envisaging is a green Jabba the Hutt with legs. He's cute, he'll do. Right, let's start again. Let's randomize. Let's get something we can base this off of. I mean, you know, we're basing this off Jabba the Hutt, so he's got to be fat. Okay, so we'll take him. This is a good place to start, I guess. Skin color, green. Obviously green. I wish it was like a dirtier green than that. Or maybe he should be red. No, we'll go with green. We'll go with green. Let's get rid of all of your clothes, everything, accessories, nada. Jabba the Hutt does not have style. He's certainly not the kind of person that wears this. No. No, 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 no. We could actually be here for quite a while, so we'll make him really fat. No muscle. Oh, maybe, I mean, no, now he just looks like the Hulk. That's just not what we want. No muscle whatsoever. He has no need for that. Create a sim in The Sims 4 is great, but it's so complicated. It's just complicated. Did I really just say that this was complicated? I mean, he looks more like a samurai than Jabba the Hutt. The problem is that because The Sims 4 is all about things looking realistic and pretty, all of these Sims are quite attractive, and it's just not what we want. Oh, actually, did I really just say that and then pick this face? Now he looks kind of like a fat Thingy Adams. Maybe we should get a picture of Jabba the Hutt for reference. My god. I forgot just how ugly Jabba the Hutt really is. This is going to be such a bitch to edit. I'm going to have so much of this to cut out. Oh, I'll have to decide later how much of that laughing gets kept in. This is actually, I must admit, I was a little bit concerned about how creative I could actually be with this, but this is turning out, oh, let's give him a scar. Yes, because he's been through the, you know, he's had a bit of a something, you know, collided with the Death Star. But to make them a mess. How do I get rid of that moustache? That moustache has to go. Actually looks like Shrek. I did not intend for this to happen. He looks like Shrek. This is actually pretty perfect. I'm actually tempted just to leave him like that. No, we won't do that because that's just not fair to anyone else. Right, masculine. We don't really care if his clothes are mask for mask. I mean, really, we don't. I would love for there to be like some kind of tunic or something, but I think we're probably going a little bit too far back to The Sims 1 with that aesthetic. Okay, that definitely does not go with The Sims 4 because it's just not sexy. That's basically what The Sims 4 is about. I mean, he's an artiste, so that could actually work. No, we're keeping that. No, he can be the hot dog, I think. 100% we're keeping that. I think we've got him. Literally, girl, you have done it again. We are raising the bar and we are doing it flawlessly. Well, he has to be an art lover. Well, we'll make him creative because obviously we want this to work. We know that he's hideous, but the whole point of this is that he's going to live under a house and make lots of money for them. So we'll make him creative all day, every day. Just don't ask him where he came from. He doesn't know. And we'll stick him on the gallery so that you guys can you can have him too if you like. Ooh. We'll give him a funny walk. Let's give him a stupid walk. No, let's give him that. Yes! This is literally the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Okay. Right, we're going to move him in. And we've decided that what we're going to do is we are going to move him in to the Pancakes household because basically Eliza Pancakes is 100% the bitch that would sit on her ass and do nothing while some hideous goblin paints underneath her house. Yes, he's in the family. So basically we're just going to leave Eliza and Bob upstairs doing whatever the fuck they want. We don't really care what they do. Might kill Eliza. Who knows? We are here. Where is he? Wait. Pause. So this is his basement. There's just like a random flight of stairs here, but we're going to get rid of that when he goes in there. Down here, we have his little padded cell. I tried to decorate it as miserably as possible. So everything's brown. He doesn't even have a proper shower cubicle. He's so disgusting. Little kitchen there, little camp bed because he's not even getting to sleep properly because, you know, art loves misery. And I mean, I really don't have to give you much more of a tour than that, do I? He does have... He's got a nice little glass door here so that he can look out onto the world that he can't get to, because the first thing we're going to do is lock the door for... Oh wait, oh no, hang on, we can't do that yet. We have to get him here. Stop that now. Thank you very much. You don't need anyone with a human touch at all. What skills does he have? Oh, no skills. Well, his paintings aren't going to be worth very much at the moment then, are they? No, they're not. What if it'll let me paste that in there? Do you think it would let me do that? There we go. Please don't demonetize me for that little jingle. Sell to collector. 101 simoleons? Let's make him really famous because then no one can know who he is. He can just hide in his little basement. Well, let's just basically just make you start painting lots of shit. Let's see what this bitch is doing. Oh, they're bonding. So the funny thing about Bob and Eliza, which I've only garnered from watching other people's videos because I've never played with them before, they apparently do not have the best relationship. They love each other, but they don't like each other. I think we're gonna fuck it up. Eliza, you're a bitch. So, oh, try for baby. Let's make them try for a baby and then split them up. Yes, Eliza, I don't really like you very much, but let's go do the thing. I don't want to watch this happen, so we'll just leave it. We'll wait for it to be over. We'll just kind of... We'll speed this up, shall we? Oh my god. Girl, you have done it again. Is that a pig acorn apple tree? She is done. Let's take a wee pregnancy test. Oh, she failed. That's because you're a cold-hearted bitch. I said what I said. Let's try again, shall we? Because, well, I mean, what else are we gonna do? She's too sad to do this. Well, how do we fix that? 4 hours? Hun, get over yourself. It's just because it's Eliza Pancakes. We don't really care about Eliza Pancakes. That nostalgia. Look at it. They're on holiday. Honestly, hits so hard. I don't know where the music comes from, and they've even changed all the buttons in the pie menus to look like they've been written in Simlish as well, which is just so cool. I will do a Let's Play of The Sims 1. I had The Sims 1 working on my Mac, and then I had to shift the virtual machine that I'd installed it inside because I didn't want to buy a license for Parallels, and then it broke. Don't have time to fix my own shit. Oh my. He has been a busy bee, hasn't he? He's going to be a famous little goblin. Art was not my strong suit when I was at school. I can just tell you that. Tell you that for free. Hang your head in shame, Eliza. It's because you're such a horrible person. Is this the man's bathroom? It seems that way. I feel like a man of Bob Pancakes' type would go for a really overly black bathroom like this. It's kind of like the Sims nod to the old avocado bathrooms of the 70s. Let's take Eliza somewhere. Maybe we could find her a friend or someone to just put up with her bullshit, shall we? So let's have a wee nosy. What is this? Can we go in here? It's locked. You must be able to go in there at some point, though. Who can we inflict ourselves upon? What's this man's name? Maybe we can get to a point in our relationship where we can woohoo in a bush and you can have a random man's baby instead. And now everyone's coming to see that she just got completely KB'd. Oh, he's Oh, he's married. Okay, this just got interesting. This old lady is very excited. Oh, she's an adult. She's not old. I thought she was an elder. The grey hair was very off-putting. Go away. Can we get rid of this person? Is that take picture of Brittany? You can just tell that her mom had a gender reveal party when she was born. Twirl those batons, girl. I think what we might have to do, although I don't think we have the money to do it, I think I might have to expand his wee basement. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but my dog is snoring in the background again. She's pregnant! Finally! She's telling him the big news, and what she doesn't know is that he is about to leave because he's terrified of having a baby with her. Split from household and move. A truer word's never been spoken. He's doing it in front of her. He's gonna have no money. Okay, he can go crash with the BFFs.
I don't know that one.
We don't know much, do you, hun? You need to get back on this. Eliza, maybe we should get you just like some kind of shitty job as well, because I'm going for a night of clubbing and I'm looking for the perfect wingman or lady. Well, she's pregnant. We also know that she has no moral compass. So do we get a pregnant lady to do that? Is that like Simona Lisa? Right, let's get her a career. You know, we'll get a job and then we'll go on maternity leave and we'll get paid for nothing for a few days. Well, not nothing. Again, not judging. Eliza is now a shelf stalker at the Buy Marked Shack Company Incorporated, and she starts on Tuesday at 9 AM. Notice that her husband has disappeared and she's not even upset about it. She's just back to, oh, what's she doing? She's researching workout tips, so she's getting to work on her hot bod. And she genuinely couldn't care that her husband has left her. This is the kind of person that Eliza Pancakes is, guys. This is who she is. Oh wow. I have to say, Jabba is quite the investment, I must say. How much is this one worth? Ooh. Well, at least one person's going to provide for this baby. She's going to end up in a home for unwed mothers. I think she's reading Love in the Time of Sandwiches. Tiny Tino and Gina are in love, but Gina bends to pressure and marries another. Devastated, Tiny Tino finds solace in a love affair with sandwiches of all shapes, sizes and flavours. Many years later, Gina becomes a widow. Can she love Tino again, especially now when he isn't so tiny? So basically, Gina is Bob, and Eliza is Tiny Tino. And this is beyond ironic because, you know, she's pregnant and is about to be the, well, polar opposite of Tiny Tino. And although he hasn't married another, well, I mean, he upped and left her. And Jabba's painting the return to couplehood look. I mean, you couldn't make this shit up. I think that deserves to go on the wall above Eliza's bed. Maybe we'll put it here. That's totally supposed to be girl with a pearl earring. By the way, I'm really not this cruel to pregnant women. Okay, it's just Eliza Pancakes. Like, she's just the most beige sim in the game. She ain't no Bella Goth. You just made that breakfast and threw it out. You wasteful bitch. I mean, honestly, what kind of a mother do you think you're going to be? I know, an awful one. I said what I said. I've said what I said quite a few times in this video, but I said what I said. She's tense. Why is she tense? From stale surroundings. Ugh. This is why she's such a bitch. She does have nearly 10,000 simoleons in the bank though. She's got no idea where it came from. She thinks that that's her paycheck. I mean, this idea is absolutely genius. In, what, 3 days of gameplay, we've managed to make them back to where their household funds were when I moved him in. Oh! Okay, forget that. He's definitely not Jabba the Hutt. He's definitely Shrek. Bob has invited himself over. Look at little slippers. I definitely did not put them on there. She gives birth in. Ooh, she's gonna have her baby soon. By the door so she can run away from me easily. She's pondering. Did my water just break? Nope. We're back to making the salad. Okay. I'm so nervous. Hopefully she gets to finish her salad because, you know, that shit's gonna wilt if she has to go to the hospital. 100% with you on that one. More than ready to have this kid and be done with it already. Here she goes. Oh my god, she's gonna have the baby. Or is she going to work? Well, she's going to work. She's going to work when she is literally about to pop a sprog. Maybe she is a career bitch after all. Who knew? She definitely thinks that she is fully responsible for the money that's in her bank account though. We know that's true. Oh, she's uncomfortable. She is in labour. Oh, have baby at hospital. We'll go with her. No, Bob's not going to be there. Bob's an asshole. She's having her baby. I hate kids. Couldn't eat a whole one. And in we go. Oh, she knows where she's going. She don't need no assistance. I guess it's really funny because they don't actually give birth to the baby. It's like, just like Patsy Stone's mother. She doesn't give birth. She has something removed. We have to give it a horrible name. Does this doctor not know what he's doing because he's young or because he's ginger? First name. It's a girl! Jordan. Needs to be something trashy. Jamie. Oh, perfect. The doctor has prepared the birth certificate. And there it is. It's been removed from her. I can't wait to make you resent me. I've just noticed the grimace on my face. Speaks volumes. Give me a dog any day. Oh, look, she's just gone to wash her hands after touching her baby. You're a horrible person. Where's her baby? Where's the bebe? Is it? It should be. Oh, it's upstairs. And there's little Jame. Well, I think I'm going to leave this one here. I've just realised that I've been recording for over an hour and a half, which means that this is going to be an absolute bitch to edit. My ADHD is just not prepared for the work that I've just created for myself. So I'm going to leave this one here. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button if you want to know when I next post a video, because it could be a while. Who knows what's going to happen with the next one. And let me know in the comments what you want to see me do next. If you want to see me act out something from that article that I read, or if there's something different you want me to do, let me know, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye, Hans.